Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this episode of Renegade of Wrestling. I am your host, JJ Williams, and I'm here to bring you thoughts on and the results of Pro Wrestling Massive's Remembering Greatness, which occurred last Sunday out in Tarzana, California. By now, hopefully, you've had a chance to watch the video footage of all the matches, which has been posted on the channel. It was a very entertaining and emotional show all at the same time. A lot of people gathered to pay tribute to Dr. Isaiah Watson, aka Pops, the father of Mr. Sam Knight. It was a great, like I said, it was a great show. It was very emotional. We started off with the 10-bell salute, as is, normal for these type of things. Big shout out to Statboy for performing the 10-bell. From there, we went directly into our first match, which was a battle royal for the newly established Massive American title. I don't remember all the competitors in the match, but you had people like Sean Winchester, you had two of the three nobodies, Sean Black, Mr. Impact, you had Spectre, you had a few other lucha gimmicks that I'd never really seen before, so forgive me for not knowing their names. I pretty much knew as soon as I saw the competitors that it was going to come down to one of two men that was going to become the first ever champion. It was either going to be Sean Black or Mr. Impact. And as soon as Sean Black got eliminated, I knew right then and there who was going to win it. And sure enough, Mr. Impact walked out the first ever Massive American Champion. Big shout out to you, Mr. Impact, for doing that. From there, we had a ladies match, which was very, very awesome. Hudson Envy, first time I had ever seen her, taking on a friend of the channel, Miss Tara Calloway. Tremendous ladies action. Tara Calloway able to pick up the victory. From there, we had a fatal four-way elimination match, tag team, with the Derevko brothers, the Nobodies, the Replacements, and Ridiculously Big. Some of this match seemed kind of clusterfucky. Some of it seemed very well put together. I don't really know what happened to the Replacements. I never saw them get pinned or eliminated or anything, but all of a sudden they were out of the match. I didn't see them get counted out, nothing. But Ridiculously Big was able to win the match when the final team, the Derevkos, got counted out. Chef took on iFresh in an impromptu post-intermission match. iFresh came out wondering why he wasn't on the card, and Chef proceeded to embarrass him both on the mic and in the ring. I think the match only lasted a little less than 2 minutes. From there, Lucha Machine and Damien Arsenic, products of the Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy, came out and they put on a show-stealing performance there, with Damien Arsenic picking up the victory over Lucha Machine. The Wrestling Godson. The semi-main event featured Sam Knight himself taking on his longtime rival from promotions all around SoCal, Cody Phipps. That match was, again, very emotional to watch. Sam left his heart and his soul in the ring, got on the mic afterwards after he won, and announced that that match was going to be his final match, hopefully just for now. He needed to retire to get his head straight and get back into peak condition. He feels like he's been letting Pops down since his passing, not able to give his all in the ring. So he's going to take a little bit of time, regroup, and hopefully in the very near future we will get to see Sam Knight pounding around the squared circle in SoCal once again. The main event featured the Massive Heavyweight Champion Vintage Dragon defending his championship in a fatal four-way, one fall to a finish match against Cooter, Mikey O'Shea, and Extreme Loco. There were a lot of hashtag shenanigans in this match. There was a lot of comedy. But at the end of the day, Vintage Dragon was able to retain his championship. Still your massive heavyweight champion, Vintage Dragon. That about wraps up the massive review. Again, if you want to see more specifics, feel free to check out the matches on the channel. Check out the Battleground matches that were posted. Starting next week, on the weeks when I do not have independent wrestling stuff to report, I announced this in the State of the Channel address. I'm going to be attempting to pick up the slack left behind from After the Bell, and I'm going to be answering some of your viewer questions. So, on this video, or go to Facebook, Twitter, you can find the links on this video. Send me your viewer questions, and starting this coming week, I will be answering your viewer questions every week that I don't have something indie to report. So, for now, thank you for watching Renegade of Wrestling, and I will see you next time here on the Casa D18 Studios channel.